Hi, I have a webcam now. Thanks, Dad, if you happen to watch this. That means I can actually do webcammy things. Like, Kira? Hi. I think my cat would like to make a cameo. Come here. Come here, baby. Hi. Kitty. Um, so, I get... I love you too. You don't have to be camera shy. I wanted to take a minute to talk about episode 16 because it has been a year and a half since the last episode release, which is, wow, way too long. Because I know some people, they're gonna play episode 16 and they'll have a great time, and the episode will be over, and then they'll be like, what the heck? This episode took a year and a half and it was so short. Well, this video is so you can throw that at them and be like, bitch, this is why. There's a few reasons, really. The first reason is that there has just been so goddamn much to do. Like, okay, episode 15, that's what we were on before, yes. Kind of had a memory moment there. Was in June of last year. So I didn't actually start making anything new for episode 16 until February of this year. So that's like 8 months strictly on polishing old stuff and adding new systems like Mega Sprites, field and pulse nav things. There were animations, which is kind of as the second reason in general, because I spent at least a month or two on gathering sound effects for animations and for learning to use the animation editor and making quite a few myself. But then also, I have a wonderful, helpful, amazingly talented animation team working with me on episode 16. That was something I set up in the time. However, I still check over all those animations and make sure they're good. And I set out about 2 days a week to do that. So the good news is for episode 16, we have over 700 animation files. That doesn't mean 700 moves. We're talking battle animations here. That does not mean 700 moves. It's like, because some moves use more than one animation file. Y'all don't have to worry about that. The point is, there are many, many things, and we got them. But things take time. So that's the second reason. Third thing is probably, well, it is definitely the most personal thing. About this time last year, last October, I kind of had this thing going on where I couldn't use my hands. So I had to pull back from development, like entirely, for a month and a half, somewhere around there. But even aside from that, like, that's just a month and a half or whatever. But also I've kind of had to chill out because of the chronic pain in my hands. It got so bad to the point where I could not click a mouse. It was bad. There's no reason to be worried about that. I've got that more or less under control. It is still something I deal with. I still feel pain in my hands every day. But it's not so bad that it's going to stop me from doing anything. And it's not so bad that it's like a major life issue. It's also not a physical cause. It's not like carpal tunnel or anything. I will be fine in the long run. I just kind of have to learn to manage it. And I've done that over the past year, really. But as a result, there are times where I have to like step back and say, okay, I need to take a break. I need to just let these do their thing. Let this do its thing. So that slows it down compared to some of my stuff in the past where I would be working on it, and this is not healthy, mind you. This is not exemplary or healthy or even a good idea, but I'd be working on it like pretty much every waking free moment I had. So it's going to take longer when I'm not doing that. I'm going at my own pace. But those are the three main reasons that this has taken so long. A lot to do, animations, and personal health that I'll be fine, but it just have to slow down. Y'all don't have to worry about that. Nonetheless, we've made it, and I want to give a huge shout out to, firstly, everybody who's helped me with development. It means so much to me, and even though it's not necessarily reflected in the development time, it is saving a lot of time in the long run that I would have had to do later, and it is really going to boost the quality of the episode in terms of visual and lack of bugs. I'm not going to say there aren't going to be bugs. In fact, there might be tons of bugs, which, if bugs were really insects, would be gross, and I would not be in this business because I can't handle that. But it's still going to be better, you know? So thank you all so much. I also want to appreciate everybody who's, waited patiently. It means a lot to me that even after so long, that I have so many fans and players who are still like ready. There is still beta testing. There is still the community release for people who are not familiar. We do a community release of the episode first. That means it's only available to registered forum members of the website. That's really not like a ploy to get people to register. You can if you want. But the reason I do that is because even after beta, there's a lot of bugs and sometimes fatal bugs. So it's easier to deal with if I know that the people who have the episode at least at first are people who are going to see if I post an update a week later. Then, after I'm confident the community release is stable, I will put it out to the public, and that's it. Then I can get started on E17. But the point is, that still could take upwards of a month. So even though the episode is done, please be patient with the release still. As I tell myself this because I'm impatient. I don't care how much you're looking forward to this game, I do care. But regardless of how much you're looking forward to this game, I am way more impatient than you are, I promise you. The last thing I want to talk about real quickly is Gen 7. Coming out, Sun and Moon. Starting to get a little excited for it. I've managed to avoid spoilers even through the leak. I have a natural obliviousness. I guess it comes in handy. So I'm looking forward to that. But as for Reborn, yes, Gen 7 will be in Reborn. No, it will probably not be soon. At the least, I'll get it in the last episode, and that's what I'm currently looking at. But, whatever happens, happens. So, thank you guys for watching and standing with me all this time. I might be doing more of these video logs in the future, now that I actually have webcam. Good stuff. Bye!